Stay put as Sailor Moon Crystal, episode 18, Act 18, Invasion, Sailor Venus. This episode was insane. I got thoughts, I got takes, we gotta get into it. First things first, should we start backwards or from the front of the episode? Because there's just so much. There really is so much. I guess we can start from the top. Our girl Sailor Jupiter has been captured along with Ami, along with Ray. We got 3 girls down. It's sad. And Monaco, Sailor Venus, she's tired of this. We're at the hideout and she's like, yo, look, we need to see what's good with Chibiusa. Because ever since she's been pulling up these other guys from Black Moon or whatever, they've been pulling up and our friends, our fellow guardians are being taken. When Pets was defeated, she did drop an earring, the malefic black crystal earring. And when the crew goes to see what's good with Chibiusa, she's in good spirits. She's with the family. She's been going to school, having fun, being a regular girl, but she sees this earring and she's like, yo, what is going on? She got PTSD. It's hitting hard as soon as she sees the earring. We have no idea what's going on until we switch over to our villains, the Black Mooners, and they're putting a plan in place that looks like it's just rolling immaculately. It looks like ain't no problems in they plan. They're confident. The Monday is looking like, yo, everything I do is gonna come to fruition. Let me call up Wiseman and see what he has to say. Who even is Wiseman though? I got a hot take right here. Wiseman might be the ultimate villain of this season. Please do not spoil in the comments. If you spoil in the comments, then just don't, okay? Because Wiseman's over here telling Demande, yo, look, you're gonna take the power of the Black Crystal and you're gonna smash the legendary Silver Crystal and get it out of here. And then we're gonna take over. And then he just disappears. Real mysterious, like, even to the point where the other Black Mooners, once Demande walks away, they're like, yo, who is this Wiseman? He gave Demande some power. He's basically telling him what to do. Like, this is wild. What's going on this side of things? I have no idea. There's so many moving pieces because these are our enemies, but we see that there's stuff going on with them too. And I really like the storytelling of that. I like seeing both sides, what's going on. It's one thing to just have villains that have ambitions for themselves, but it's another thing when there's complicated dynamics within our antagonist. It's cool, it's fire. Our villain of the day, Calaveris, Calaveris, the middle child of the Spectre sisters. She's the last one, and guess what, man? She get to put herself on a DVD. She gets to gathering people to brainwash them, because the villains of this show, they love to be on TV, they love to be on camera, and they love to brainwash. And that works pretty well. Calaveris is able to brainwash a whole park full of people. I think it was broadcasting on TV. We didn't see the full extent of the brainwash, but we did see the park people get brainwashed, including some of our allies who, they get their own scene saying they want to help out the Sailor Guardians. You know, not that they put it in those exact words, but they want to help their friends. And they might not have power right now, but I feel like moving forward, they could potentially get some power. They could potentially be some allies, because we got some slight foreshadowing here. We get a scene where Mamo conjures up the 4 legendary princes. 4 legendary, what do we call them again? You know, like Kunzite, Jadeite, his boys, his own boys. He conjures them up. He has the stones that represents each of them. And they're like, yo, just trust in your power, bro. You can do it. And he's like, I don't even have power. I don't even have power. Like, what can I even do? And that brings us to the battle of the day. And we kind of get 2 battles, actually. We get Calaveris versus Venus, which isn't really a battle. Venus kind of just gets trapped in an attack because Calaveris summoned the spirits of her fallen sisters, and they used a little combined attack to hold Venus. Kind of felt sorry for her, but I mean, shit. She tried, right? She had a new attack that looked pretty wavy. I liked it. It looked cool. She pretty much got pinned up. She couldn't do anything. On the other hand, Chibiusa takes Usagi's brooch, and she runs off with it. And she's trying to do something with it. But as she's trying to do some crazy shit with it that we don't even know what she's trying to do for real, Rubius drops down and starts attacking Chibiusa and Usagi, who pulled up as well to try to get her brooch back. Tuxedo Mask, of course, you know he not letting his girl get hurt, pulls up, and yo, he already feels like, damn, I cannot fight this guy. Until a mysterious voice tells him, yo, you got power. It's time to use it. Put your hand out and shout. He does it, and he unleashes a blast that completely blew my mind, blew my brain. I don't know where this power came from, but yo, Tuxedo Mask has powers. Come on, you are the reincarnation of Prince Endymion, Mamo. It's time. And it was definitely time. He showed us something to the point where Rubius, he left. I guess Mamo's really tough because he took that blast. He didn't really get hit, but he's like, yo, I'm out of here. Forget it. The team meets up, saves Venus. Sailor Moon does her thing. Miss one shot. Sends Calaveris to the rest of her sisters. And we get some dialogue between Usagi and Chibiusa. Chibiusa basically talking to the crew at this point. Venus did not get captured. She's still with us. That actually surprised me because I thought she would have won too. But we still got Sailor Venus on the team. She did not get taken away. What's the difference between her not getting taken away and her getting taken away? I guess because Rubius, he's the taker-awayer. He was busy and he ran off. And instead of pulling up on Calaveris, I guess he went home. So they didn't get Venus. Chibiusa drops a bomb on us. She's talking about combining the legendary silver crystal from the future and the past. And the whole time she's talking, I'm like, are you from the past? Are you from the future? And she basically just lets it out. Sailor Moon, please help the Earth from the 30th century. We don't need no sound effects right now. We just need to watch the next episode. Pain Putters, let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments. Please do hit that like if you're here, hit that sub if you're new. By the way, I'm throwing this episode in big S tier. Pain. This episode is pain. We got a lot going on. I cannot wait to see the next episode because what is going on? What is actually going on? See you guys then. Let's keep putting in pain.